Hi, it's Jay from Gem Toy. I'm going to do some glow-in-the-dark resin toys, and I just got some glow-in-the-dark powder. So this is 1 pound of glow-in-the-dark powder from glowink.com. This is the brightest glow powder in the world. It'll glow for 24 hours. I've never seen anything glow like this. This is $250 for this pound. Okay, to make glow-in-the-dark resin toys, you need a clear resin. An opaque resin would just hide your glow powder. So I'm using a smooth cast 325, which is a clear liquid plastic. And so I'm going to dish out some of the smooth on product here. I need equal amounts of A and B. And so I just pour it out and pour it back until my second one here is equal to the first one. So now A and B are about equal, and that's what we'll mix together, and it'll catalyze into a resin toy inside the mold. Next thing I do is I grab my glow-in-the-dark powder, and I'm going to put a bunch of this inside a third cup. And I'm going to mix both parts of the resin into the powder. You don't want to add powder to liquid. It'll just float on top and be actually rather difficult to deal with. So if you put your powder in the bottom, and I'm going to use about half as much powder or so as resin. So I'm going to get this stuff out there. I like it. It's really strong glow powder, but it's $250 for a pound. And so you gotta also not waste any. Now the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the clearer, one is amber and one is clear. I'm going to pour the clear right in here. And I don't have to hurry because I haven't mixed the hardener in yet, so I'm just going to get the clear in place and stir all the glow powder into it. The glow powder is still dry on the bottom. So now I gotta get all that dry powder mixed into this resin. Really scrape the bottom and the edges. It just kind of stays clumpy and dry on the bottom. In fact, if you look at it, you can see it's still very dry on the bottom. And once it gets wet, it turns to a light green. Once this is all stirred and all the glow powder is actually wet and in there, you can just pour the rest of the resin. Now we're in a hurry. We got 3 minutes before this gets hard no matter what now. So I'm going to discard this cup, and I got to stir the two A and B resins thoroughly here, so I get a nice casting. Got to scrape the sides, the bottom. Alright, so here goes the resin. I'll pour it into my glove mold. There we go. Fun, huh? Now this only takes about 10 minutes to set. It gets very hot when it catalyzes. There's that. I got one more here. wings. My daughter wanted a hippopotamus with wings, so I gotta make her a set of glow-in-the-dark wings for her glow-in-the-dark hippopotamus. That'll be exciting. Cool, so it's been about 10 minutes. These are good to go. They're very still warm, they're kind of hot. The bigger they are, the hotter they stay. They cool off if they're small. So here's like a little glow-in-the-dark fella.
Hello, hello.
I got this giant mud slug here. He's very hot. I can barely touch him.
Hello, hello. Ouch.
There's the mold. See how this glove mold fits in this little box? Makes it easy to cast. Kind of stretch the opening around so it releases, and then just work the glove mold up and off your lump of art, and then out pops Skeleton Man.
Hello, I'm Skeleton Man. Hello, I'm Skeleton Man's brother. Hello. Oh, I like the mold even more than the toy. Take me to your leader. I have no leader.
Okay, enough of that. So that's it. That's how you make resin toys into glow-in-the-dark resin toys. You spend all your money on glow-in-the-dark powder. All of it. And then you can do this. Pretty fun. See if this came out good. There he is. Still soft. The clear resin is kind of like a gummy worm until it turns hard. So it's nice and soft until it gets nice and hard. It takes it a couple hours sometimes to get all the way hard. So sometimes it's easier to work them while they are soft. And get them out of here. Set it down to harden up. Then I'll take an X-Acto knife and get rid of any extra flashing or plastic that doesn't belong there. And that's it. Well, if you want to make resin toys, I've got a lot of information in my How to Make Resin Toys book. You can get this at gemtoy.com, and it's got a lot of information and photos on how to make different types of molds, where to get your supplies. So check it out, gemtoy.com. Have a good one.